everyone, and welcome to Zeepkist Cup of the Day. For those of you who don't know how this works, we get 10 minutes to practice a map we have never seen before, after which there will be 2-minute elimination rounds where the slowest players get eliminated. This week, we've got a very full lobby and a map by Sandals. Because it's a very full lobby, it will take me forever to load the map. Whoa, hey, look, I made it. Sunrise skies. This is not what I expected from a Sandals map. Based on his recent mapping, as well as his historical mapping with the likes of the Jungle Jam series, I was really expecting a wood bark surface, or possibly a bobsled map, which, as you can see, this is very much neither of those. On the other hand, that's probably good news for me, because I do well on the smooth maps like this. There was that one jump at the beginning that's going to be pretty difficult. Wow, this is very simple for a Cup of the Day map. It's a nice change in pace from some of the ones we've had recently. This jump. This is the one that's kind of weird, and I bet... Yeah, see what Rounds did over there? That's exactly what I was thinking. Gotta get way further to the left. I am glad there are inner blockers, though. That is very nice. Did lose some speed at the beginning. That's probably not a good representation. Oh, I'm flying. Okay, first turn is a little tricky to do well. This feels like it's gonna lose me a lot of speed, actually. What do I even have here? -2? That booster will be 160 every time. Yeah, you can jump a little bit towards the finish. Wonder if you can get a little jump at the beginning to maybe make turn 1 a bit easier. Yeah, I kind of like that better. What is my speed going to be? Yeah, +10. That is definitely the way to do it. It's going to be actually a pretty precise line to do well on this track. Finishing it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Except for the fact that you can't really see the landing of that final jump. But actually doing well on this could be a bit difficult. You do probably want to conserve speed by going up that wall a little bit. And then this is the part, like, do you want a slight jump there, or do you want to take that part smoothly and drop in like I just did? I'm going to be flying here. Probably outside line so that you get more of that banking / wall ride. Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty risky. Oh, that felt really good. Is that the way? That was about the same speed. I don't think jumping's gonna be worth it there, because you're just losing speed by going so high into the air. That might be really good, too. Oh, yeah, I'm up speed. I could see before I even hit the checkpoint. Yeah. Some people are trying to jump down onto that hill. Try to stay as low as possible so you have the maximum speed there. Still not very close to author time. I'm a second off of Kerncobb and Zoman, who are the top two right now. Ow. I do think getting that little jump is beneficial. Zoman doesn't do it, but I feel like it really, like, turns you into the first corner. And it looks like most people have figured out to take a minimal amount of that wall. Still see some people trying this jump strat. Maybe if you land super smoothly, that's slightly better. I'll go back to just trying no jump at the start. It's about the same. It's gonna be tough to land that smooth. Oh, that's the same speed though, isn't it? If you do land it smoothly, maybe it is better. And definitely want a little bit of a jump there, because you cut off a lot of space. Oh, little hop. I mean, maybe going up on that wall will be beneficial. Oh, that's very fast. So I think that jump's better then, because I think you just steer too much by doing it the other way. And that scrubs a lot of speed. So 43.5 is nice. It's not close to author time. It's not particularly close to Zoman and Kerncobb either. It seems very much like a Sandals thing to do, to make a speed conservation thing out of the beginning that nobody would think to do. What if I did this first jump like I was doing? Used it to get a really solid turn. I just can't turn that tight. Well, maybe the way we're doing it is the correct way. Yeah, I mean, that was not a clean landing, and that was faster than the no jump way of doing that, at least for me. I could try that one more time here in the warm-up round. I'm fast. Zoman. I just missed Zoman through that section. Round isn't in the top 10, so probably, and he's doing something completely different. Quick Racer, Kern's coming up to that. They're all doing this jump where you land there, like what I tried to do on my very first run, but it was very far off. Kern doesn't do the left side setup though, which I think is faster. Alright, elimination rounds, full 64 player lobby. We've never had that in Zeepkist Cup of the Day before. I am 14th. Man, we got 63 finishers. This is a pretty easy to finish track. I don't think I turned off players in time. And I'm gonna load very slowly, because my computer does not do well in big lobbies. Yay. Alright, I missed 40 seconds of the map due to loading. Awesome. Dude, people are already getting times. Oh, I almost got that smooth line. Let me just get a finish, because, you know, I got screwed. Dude, I only had time for one run. That's ridiculous. Dude, I only had time for one run. That's ridiculous. Okay, I do want to try this other line that I was seeing from people. With that jump. Kind of hard to judge, but I suppose if you do it cleanly, it's good. Because I am up, you know, -2 speed from pretty close to a personal best speed that I've done. And we have all 60... Actually, I would dare say this is the first time I've ever seen 64 finishers on a single map. Not a single DNF. This is going to be a long cup. Also, 46 is a decent time to be eliminated in 61st place. Whoa, imagine loading into the map quickly. Yep, Seabat, this is going to be a long cup of the day. That was clean. I'm gonna do this the Kern way. Oh, that's not it. Kern didn't go wide there. I wanted to try that out, but I guess not. That's my other big question mark on this map, is how wide do you want to take the entry to that quarter pipe section? That's not going to be clean. I have time for 2 runs. No, I'm just going to reset. $155 is what you want at the first checkpoint. And then probably something like 180 down here, although I don't think I'm going to have that. Take a pretty wide entry to conserve speed. That booster resets to 160, so as long as I'm well over that, I don't need to worry about it. Okay, so I'm consistently doing mid 43s, which is nice. $42.6, that is the best time done so far. Still a few tenths off author time. I imagine this is going to be a track that just gets faster the more we play it. The more it gets optimized. Zoman, Kern, Cobb, Hydro, the top 3. A lot of strong players here just on this screen alone. And where was I in the last round? 17th. By the way, a lot of people seem to not know this, but the leaderboard on the right side actually shows the previous round's order in Cup of the Day. So it's pretty easy to tell where people were in the prior round. $167. Just try to remember numbers. Bit of a risky jump. 43-1. Is that a personal best for me? Probably. I'm in second with that? Wow. A little bit of a tighter line. Let's see if that pays out. It's the same speed. I don't know. I kind of... Maybe I should watch somebody again. That was a good jump. Almost sub 43. Hey, first place in this big a lobby? That's insane. Hydra's at the start, Lindsay's at the start. Kern Cobb's at the start. RTY! RTY, you're not supposed to snipe me. It's always the other way around. Kern's not going to get to this part where I actually want to see what he does. This is going to be interesting. We got a lot of strong players here, but this could be anybody's day. It depends who can figure this map out in time. Also, that was just a pretty slow round for everybody, because there's nobody in the 42s. Oh no, RTY was a 42. But we've had multiple in the 42s the first couple rounds. .178 is the speed. I think the important thing here is trying different lines and figuring out how much speed you're saving from them. That web on the inside very much scared me. Okay, so I seem to do 43 zeros consistently now. .55 is fast. That landing is okay, actually. 77. 167. So that's like, that barely loses speed. That might matter though with how much longer this track is. Jump. No, probably a good idea to see how far I can jump that though. This little hop at the start is so tempting because of how good of a landing you can get into this first corner. Like that. Yeah, I'm a little bit up from that actually. Zoman doesn't have a time? Zoman DNF'd! The first DNF of the cup along with Scar Matrix. What the heck, Zoman? .64 player lobby, so this is going to be a lot of rounds of me and RTY being great next to each other on the leaderboard. We'll check in with that storyline when one of us eliminates the other in like 30 minutes. Just a tiny bit early on that landing. You couldn't enter that, could you? I wonder if Zoman died to being too aggressive on that jump like I almost was right there. Because that seems like the one spot you could really mess up. I do like this little hop at the beginning, even though it makes my starts a lot less consistent. And I've got the time, I might as well... Experiments not like that, ugh. That's just gonna be way too inconsistent. Oh no, there is a web to block this inner. And 1 DNF again, the round of 48. This is like how big a normal cup lobby is. We are in round 5. 45, pretty much needing a 44, which I'm doing low 43s, so I should be okay for a while longer. Interesting to see that, like, the top of the leaderboard is changing every round. I mean, Kern, pretty consistent up there. Lindsay's looked pretty fast today. But it seems like there's a lot of rotation with who is in those top 5 positions. It's been me and RTY. This time got Pants, Butter, Quick Racer. 150, is that? That seems really fast, though, doesn't it? Oh, that's about the same time I've been doing on every other round. Yeah, Hydro, Pandamane, don't forget about them, either. I need to do a dedicated Kern Cobb watching. Oh, perfect, he's at the start. What does he do down here? Not quite as wide as me. Oh, very close to the top of that quarter pipe. Oh, a little bit off the track to the left side. Okay, do I have enough time to get back there and test that theory? I do just feel like going as far left as possible would save the most speed. Oh, I'm not gonna get to test that. Maybe I'm mind gaming myself, but I feel like knowing Sandals, he would want to make the most extreme speed conservation map. And therefore, speed should be prioritized over time. That's why this first quarter pipe here is kind of sus to me, also. Ooh, that was interesting. Not amazing speed. See, that's pretty good, though. 168 there. I wish I knew if that tiny bit of web there was going to be deadly. But it's so late in the track for me to get close to that. Pretty smooth so far. 78. 169. This is fast. That was not... Oh, that landing sucked, but doesn't really matter. You're right in front of the finish. Second place with that. I think my first sub 43. Even though I've gotten 43-0 like 3 or 4 times. Mid 44s getting eliminated. I mean, these times are so close every round. Which I guess makes sense. It's not too difficult to complete, and it's all about the optimizations you can do. Quick Racer ties Hydro for first. And look at the time gaps. Right? Look at all the point zeros on that leaderboard. This is what I love about Cup of the Days, when the times get that close. You know, everybody's fighting for literally thousandths of a second. I'm just glad this is a map I'm pretty comfortable with, because if I was not at the top of the leaderboard every time, I'd be a little concerned even in the round of 36. Okay, I think you would have to be pretty offline to actually be affected by that web, so I'm not going to be scared of it anymore. Nice time. Kern Cobb almost matches his own record. 159 is not good off of the first turn. That's decent. I'd like to be saying 155 every time. $179. Can I get 169 here? Yes. That was close. Another 43-0. Turn on players, just because I want to see if anybody's doing this hop technique. Not really, actually. Yeah, 44-3 is getting eliminated now. Fortunately, I guess I have some breathing room. There was 4 thousandths separating me from Pandamane in third. When the times are this close, though, it's always a little nerve-wracking, because any little mistake could just see you plummet 20 positions on the leaderboard, and then you're eliminated. Oh, speaking of mistakes. Not amazing speed, but I think I would like to get 2 completed runs if I could. Not amazing setup either. Very far to the right side of the road. What do I have here though? 177 is okay. Yeah, this is pretty good. This will be your standard low 43. I seem to be pretty consistent with the ending too, which is nice because I was a little scared that I was going to be falling off of that ending going for that risky jump. Oh, guess I'm not getting a second completed run. Kern without a time right now. Pants without a time had a top 3, I think, earlier. Oh, I do actually get 162 without the jump. Okay, I no longer like the jump. There's Kern's time. 42.9 as usual. Nice, I actually hit 170. I'm not going to get to finish this run. Oh. See, that time I was 15th with a 43.3. I mean, these times, everybody that made it through got a 43 this time. Or better. A couple 42s. Not really seeing people hitting that 42.6 that I think Kern and... oh, Zoman, but Zoman DNF'd. Not seeing those times very often, which I'm a little surprised at, because I thought people would just keep improving on this track. Even if it's thousandths of a second at a time. Maybe that jump right there is just inconsistent enough that people are not optimizing it very well. Yeah, here comes another 43.3, somewhere around there. Oh, hey, a 0.1. That's pretty good. A couple of 0.8s this time. And this really is anybody's cup, I think. Seems like anyone can get first on a good run. Landing too far to the left, yeah. Only 154. I was hoping for a 155 there. This isn't the best speed. Quite a few people without a time right now. Final runs are coming in. Big jump. Woof, Kern with the 0.5. Just as I said, people aren't getting those times anymore. Kern improves for a personal best. 43.6 required. It's pretty intense. The times are so close. I mean, every little bit does matter. I do think we need more tracks like this for Cup. It feels like too many Cup of the Days are like trying to mess up the top players. Because obviously, you know, when people like Zoman DNF, that makes things interesting. But then I think what happens is you just get a lot of DNFs and a lot of the same people at the top, because the good players are going to know what to do. And everybody else is going to struggle. But on a map like this, that's actually very simple, well, for one, Zoman still managed to DNF. And we see the top 3 or top 5 are a different set of players every single time. Like, I truly don't know who's going to win this cup. My money would still be on Kern Cobb, as it usually is. But it's all going to be about what kind of times they do when it matters. Ah, that was so close to being a really good run. I guess when you have a lobby as full of as this one, I start to get philosophical. So I have nothing else to talk about. Yeah, that is just slow. 2 players without a time right now. 1 player without a time right now. Agix, I think, was slowest in the previous round. Also is not going to get there. 43.4. There's a lot of people. Actually, there's just those 4. 43.4, and then it jumps to a 0.2. Nice. I got very deep on the inside in that first turn. Even with smoking my tires, almost got a 156 on that checkpoint. Uh-oh. I think I understand what I want to do in turn 1 now. It's just a matter of actually doing it cleanly. This is not good. I'm trying too hard to cut this corner here, and I just need to focus on the jump. Probably don't need to worry too much. Yeah, 178, 177. A little slower than I would like. This is my only run. Hey, a 43-0 as usual. I'm kind of shocked that I'm consistently seeing myself in the top 5. Given that the gap from me to elimination is 0.6. Looks like we got one final person coming in. Shady Nook looking to snipe. Does not. So Panda main DNF, another very fast racer. I mean, pretty much everybody left is pretty fast. And obviously, you know, half a second between third place and elimination zone, something like that. That was pretty bad. I kind of changed my entry to that jump, which is sometimes good and sometimes confusing me. But I think I'm losing a little bit of time by taking the turn before the jump very wide so that I can set up well. Oh man, actually kind of hooked a wheel on the inside. Hey, sub 43! Finally happened again. And Hydro and Butter both with 0.7s. Ooh, that actually lost me some time. Let's see what this landing is. Oh, it's decent. I have time. Not that it really matters. Seems like taking that tighter might just be better, because I'm not losing too much speed by doing that. But I am losing time by going wide. Speaking of losing time by going wide, maybe I should try that slightly tighter turn there also. The one that I was watching Kern Cobb doing earlier. Oh, that was way too early a jump, but wasn't going to make it to the finish anyway. Kern Cobb back on top, 3 players in the 0.7s this time, 3 more in the 0.9s. And man, 0.1 is what is needed to make it through. I mean, I have been consistent with the 0.0s, but that is a very tiny mistake away from me being eliminated. Again, I think I prefer this to the cups where it's just try to get a finish. 78 is pretty good. I feel like I could be a touch faster. Hey, 169 with a good angle into the next wall right here. And another sub 43. Sub 43, oh, is first place. But I was going to say that feels pretty safe at least. Even though it's only probably a 10th or 2 from elimination. We do have only 2 eliminations per round. That's something I forgot to mention because it's been so long since this cup started. Wow, okay, that's a very fast start. Try the different line here. Little bit tighter on entry while still running up way high. Yes, that was better. I didn't really lose any speed, or I lost less than 1 kph. And in turn, I got over a 10th of a second. PB by a lot and a first place in this round. Hydro and Poop Sheriff in the elimination zone right now. Hydro's very fast. A little bit of a surprise for him to go out at 11th. Yeah, definitely looking at getting sub 43s now if you really want to be safe. Consistency hasn't necessarily been there for people getting sub 43. But most people remaining, I think, have done a sub 43. Oh, that's not going to do it. Very right side landing, but I think I have speed. Oh, I do have speed. Could have run a little bit higher, but I'm not super comfortable with that line yet. I did lose some of that speed. I don't know about this one. Yeah, this ending is not going to be very good because I'm pretty slow at the last couple checkpoints, but the beginning was so good. It's still a 43-0, which is somehow second. I mean, these times I'm a little confused at where I really need to be. An improvement at the start. Very high jump. That's fine. Makes it a little awkward. And down a little bit of speed. I didn't have a very good quarter pipe last time. I'm very surprised I'm still in third, although Kern and Seabed don't have times. Yeah, this isn't going to improve. Kern does get a time and is, of course, first place. Looking for Seabed. Round improves to knock out RTY. Quick Racer comes in. And Seabed will be the very final one into the finish. Knocks out Zeklord. Both with 43.4s. So actually a bit of a gap there in the elimination zone. Seabed just makes it out in the bottom place to move on. 8 players remaining. One more round of 2 eliminations. Kern Cobb, by the way, I think is going for his 20th Cup of the Day win. Oh, that's not a jump at all. I forgot to open my stats page, but Kern Cobb is going for 20. A bunch of us have 1 or 2 wins here. It is just Quick Racer and me that don't have Cup wins. Yeah, I'm just gonna fall off anyway, but I don't really know if I'm comfortable with a 177 anymore. $154. I'd love to be seeing 155s there. That was a pretty nice landing. I have time to reset. That is much better speed. I think I lost a little bit of it by not taking that super well. Yeah, I am down. This is gonna be close, I think. Probably 43-0 at best. Oh, 42 now. Oh, hey, okay. I'm a little surprised. Seabad and me in the elimination zone right now. Lindsay could use an improvement. Does get an improvement. Putter and round separated by 0.002, but that looks like it's not going to matter. So Seabad and me will get eliminated here. So that leaves Quick Racer as the last non-cup winner. Every week he's looking for it. Every week he gets close. And today, like I said, I think this could be anybody's. Especially in the top 6 here. All of us have put down very good times. Ow, the web. Okay, just ticked 155. Wonder what my speed's gonna be here. Not super inspiring. And I fell off. Trying to conserve a little bit more speed by running higher there, but not very used to that line. Okay, got the 155 again. That felt more comfortable. Everybody in the 42s right now. Oh, man, I turned way too much there. Oh, and I hit the checkpoint. Only one elimination in this round, but we're going to need a really good time. .4309 is what I'm looking for. Writers already said GG. I think this would do it. Yeah. Alright. That was a tough one, but we survived. Only a single 43 getting through. And Quick Racer, I think, just sniped first place there. So yeah, like I said, 42 is absolutely necessary. I think everybody remaining has done so. Yeah, round with a .92 is the slowest on GTR. A little bit of smoke, but it was like a really nice line. I ran a bit high. Okay, it's less nice. Okay, got that 155. Didn't get much of a jump. I can't afford a bounce right now. That just won't be a 42. Ooh. I think a lot of speed is in this very first turn. So getting close to that web. It's a risk worth taking. Going that far up the wall is probably not. Kern with a .6. Quick with a .7. It's pretty good time split also at the first checkpoint to be sub 11. Could have been a touch higher, but this is a good run. Would have liked a 169 there. That would have made me feel more comfortable. That was about as good of a jump at the end as I could have gotten, though. That puts me just ahead of Lindsay. Round without a time, and round is eliminated. Was about to say that round's personal best is actually just shy of the time he would need to get out. So Kern Cobb, Quick Racer, me, Lindsay, the top 4. I might as well have players on at this point, actually. Kern Cobb going for his 20th cup win, Quick going for his first. Lindsay and I each have 2, looking for a 3rd. And after all of these rounds, round 19 we're in now. This is by far the longest cup we've had. After all that, and all these super close rounds, it's still Kern Cobb and Quick Racer at the top. Nice. Was a touch low on speed coming into it, but I had a very good quarter pipe. Aggressive. Nice. Good. Good. Nice. Personal best from me, I think. Of course, Kern, .56. That's scary. Especially if he's doing that somewhat consistently now. Man, is it even worth keeping this run if I'm almost a 10th down at CP1? I have time to see my speed at this checkpoint. Actually, I'm down so much time, it's not worth it. See Lindsay right in front of me. Quick better be on their run. Again, down in time at the first checkpoint. A little bit of a bounce. I don't think I'm improving, although a 0.6 is going to be hard to improve. Yeah. I am not. Lindsay does need to improve. She is right in front of me. I am safe with Quick Racer getting the 0.8. So a podium. I'm pretty happy with that, especially with how dang long this cup is. Lindsay improves, but not by enough. 43.1. Man, we are well into the 42s. By the way, world record is still 2/10 off of Sandals' author time. After playing this for 19 rounds, nobody has gotten close yet. I am actually second with that run. Ah, that is pretty good. Unfortunately, I couldn't replicate that for the rest of the round, so I'm not sure if I can do that again. Decent start. Little late landing, but I'll take it. A little bit of air time. What is my speed? Not amazing. Yeah, I'm just gonna reset. Oh. I like almost got an inner there, which would have been nuts. Another 0.5 from Kern Cobb. 0.8 from Quick. I think I need this to be really fast if I want to take this run. It's pretty fast. No. I could have done better on the first turn. I might as well try. They're both right in front of me. They both go actually pretty high up that wall too, which does help with the speed conservation, but sets you back a bit in time. Oh, a little bit early on the landing. This still might be good. Both of them actually have a very wide entrance to that corner. I did not go as high as I could have. 167, I don't think this is going to do it. $42.8 is what I need. $43.1 is what I got. And yeah, here we are. Once again, Kern Cobb versus Quick Racer. Kern is getting pretty consistent with that 0.5. It's going to make it really hard for Quick Racer to beat him here in the finals. Does Kern get his 20th cup win? Does Quick Racer get his first? Oh, Kern immediately resets. Let's take a look at some speeds. 161 from Quick Racer. Pretty similar line to what I was doing there. 155 is nice. 155 matching Quick Racer so far. 155 after the jump. Gonna come down the hill to a 179. Very wide entry Kern. Bit more of a middle entry. So I was doing the Kern Cobb line. And Kern Cobb has been faster than Quick Racer the previous couple rounds. I did find that tighter line through the quarter pipe to be faster, despite what I was expecting. Quick Racer, oh, is not going to make the finish, just jumping too far to the left. Kern looks like on a similar line, though. They're both going to reset, giving themselves one run each. Kern resets again, not liking his start. Quick Racer, again with the 155. That looked like a pretty good time split also, although that's difficult to judge. Nice landing there. Kern Cobb also with the 155. Might be a touch behind Quick Racer at that point. Quick with only 177 there, I think I saw. He's going to have... Oh, no, he's going to have 170. Maybe I misread that. Quick on a good run. Kind of cuts that corner a tiny bit. Quick Racer coming to the finish now. Don't miss it this time. That's a better lineup, but it's very close. Oh, it's almost perfect. He makes the landing 42.64. Curran on the final run has just enough time to do it. That is a personal best from Quick Racer. I think that puts him second overall, just behind this man right here. What can Curran Cop do? He's one speed down through that checkpoint. Very nice line, very low. Using every bit of the track. It's clean, but is it fast enough? Curran Cop into the finish at the last second. Does not do it! Quick Racer finally gets his first Cup of the Day win! Congratulations, Quick Racer, in the longest Cup of the Day ever. In round 22, he finally does it. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you would like to see the stats and results of all Zeepkist Cup of the Days, that link will be in the description of this video. If you would like to join Cup yourself, join the CTR Discord, which will also be down there. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!